What's good, man? It's your boy E coming at you with some finance solutions. And really quick, just wanted to touch base. I ain't gonna lie, dude. I was pretty much certain that we were gonna dump for several reasons. I'll say for maybe like the last month or so, I actually been trading like exclusively the SPY or the Qs. Only because it's highly liquid. No matter what size you're trading with, you have no problem, you're never going to have a problem getting in or out your position. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter how many contracts you have. All right. But basically, obviously, your most important levels, in my opinion, are always going to be pre market high, right? And pre market low, which pre market low is here, right? But basically, bro, like, for whatever reason, I just knew that we were going to dump, right? And like I said, I had been exclusively trading the SPY or the Qs just because of the liquidity. And also, like I said, I just started trading the SPY one day and then like I kept trading it and I just know how it moves. You feel me? I'm just familiar with it. So that's why I had been trading the SPY, but I've also had my eyes on a couple other names to trade because let's be honest, like most days the SPY, the Qs aren't gonna really give you a lot of range to the upside or the downside. Now, this week it's different because this week was a data driven week, so we had a lot of external catalysts coming out that basically will move the market. You know what I mean? This week also a decent day to trade the SPY or the Qs, but I've been having my eye on Meta. If you take a look at Meta, I mean, obviously today, not so much, but every other day, like, say for instance, back on the 11th, Monday, look, Meta just ripping out the gate to the upside. So look, right here, as soon as we open, we're already consolidating pre-market right here. Look, right before market open, you can see it start to wash out a little bit, but we start consolidating straight out the gate, just ripping to the upside. Notice that. Look, if you want to go back to Friday, the 8th, look straight out the gate, ripping to the upside. You know what I mean? And also topping out and eventually washing out, which, you know, is another one of my favorite setups. The reason why I have my eye on Meta basically is like I used to always say before, just watching it, it just gives you more range, bro. Like it doesn't matter if you're long or short, it just gives you decent range to trade off of. But going back to today, but like I said, been having my eye on a couple different tickers besides the SPY or the Qs. Mainly just for range sake, for whatever reason, bro. I just knew that we are gonna dump and wash out. I mean, the numbers came in hot, the CPI and the PPI. There's another data set. Whatever data set came out today, I forgot the name of it, but I'm assuming that shit was not good as well. But basically, to skip to the chase, bro, basically what's going to be important most days is your pre-market high and your pre-market low. So 309 50s or so, about 309.45 or something like that. Might as well call it 309.50. And then you could look at like also if you go back and look at yesterday, we're having some trouble around these levels here too. We're off the open, we just like pushed up for a second. Here, let's actually go back, look at it on the 1 minute so you can see what we're looking at. Let's see, look, there's your pre-market high, there's your pre-market low, right? You can also see that pre-market low. You can actually see that pre-market low is relevant yesterday as well, around the 309 and a half handle. And then as you can see right here, right where we wicked up and rejected at, right there, 312 flat, it's looking like we had some action around that level during after hours. You can see all this chopping around after hours, and then pre-market chopping around it a little bit. Went up, made a pre-market high, came down, bounced off of it, chopped around it, started fading, bounced back up there, rejected, then we started fading. Like I said, for whatever reason, I just felt like we were gonna be bearish, like we were gonna dump, mainly because of the quad witch and all the options expirations Also because I know there's some pretty big bets out there against the Nasdaq, against the Qs. You feel me? Like for instance, Michael Burry has like I don't know how many millions of dollars worth of puts or whatever derivative he's trading against the Nasdaq. I think it is puts or something bearish. So he's basically betting in the tunes of I think it's something like $30 million worth of puts fading the Nasdaq. That could have changed, but that just combined with the numbers being hot, you feel me? I basically, for whatever reason, knew that we were gonna dump, and I had been watching Meta with this range shooting to the upside, and I was thinking about like scalping to the upside. That's what I had been looking at. You feel me? Because off the open, I always see Meta rip to the upside. But today was a little different. I knew we were gonna be bearish, bro. Like, I mean, I guess it was a prediction, but I don't know. Just from the price action and the data, basically, and the numbers coming in hot, I knew that we're gonna wash out. Knew that we're gonna have a bearish day, especially when we're trending up and the numbers are coming in hot and we're still trending up. You feel me? So that kind of threw me for a loop. Yesterday, I didn't take any losses yesterday. Like, I was up, then I took like another trade, and it basically brought me back to like break even. I said all that to say, bro, these numbers are coming in hot, but we're still trending up for 2 days. So look, you got CPI and then PPI, hot numbers, but we're trending to the upside. For whatever reason, I just felt like we're going to give some back today.